It is practice day here at Glendale, Arizona. We got here last night. It was about a 20-hour drive from McAllen, Texas. We're ready to go. Practice, we always have rehearsal the day before the show on the Friday, so we practice intros and we do one practice round of racing just to get the hang of the track and shake down the trucks and make sure all the trucks are ready to go for the show. That way we don't have any issues in the show. So we're here. We've never been to the stadium before. We're excited about it and we're gonna rock the house here. So let's get these trucks ready for practice. Drivers meeting at 2, practice at 3, and I'll keep you guys in the loop. So what we're doing is my dad's tire won't stay on the bead, so we actually use a 22-inch bicycle inner tube to seal the bead against the tire, because you can't get the tire to set up on the bead, so you put that inner tube in there to fill that void and make the seal. And then as the tire inflates, you let a little bit of air out of that inner tube, and then the tire seals against the bead and gives you a nice tight seal. So just doing some last minute preparation still. We just drained the oil out of my truck, had a little bit of alcohol in the oil. I didn't turn my fuel off completely while we were in transit, so when I put it in the trailer I didn't hit the valve off all the way. We were in a hurry, so I guess I just forgot to do that. So we got 10 quarts of oil. It takes 10 quarts of 60 weight racing oil. That's how much goes in the engine, and a little bit in the oil filter. So get this filled up, guys, and we should be getting ready to tire up Evo here soon. So we have a helper for this weekend, Jeff.
Hey, how's it going?
He's volunteered to go through a living hell with us. No, I'm just playing. It's not really that bad, but sometimes it gets pretty rough. Sometimes we have good weekends, but I have a feeling this weekend we're gonna have a good weekend. Like I said, we've never been to Glendale before, and we're really excited about going into the stadium and showing these Arizona fans what's up. And Jeff's gonna help us out. And if I break something, Jeff's gonna fix it.
Yes, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
No problem, man. All right, we're gonna get back to work and try to get this done because we got practice coming up soon. So they just figured out a problem with my dad's truck. Joe was telling us that the truck was kind of lagging power off the line. So usually what that means is a weak supercharger, or the ignition is going away. The fire isn't as hitting hard on the engine. So what that is the magneto is getting weak. So that's what my dad just discovered. So you look here. This one turns easy with just a little bit of resistance.
The
magnets aren't as strong in it, so you go to this one, it's a lot more resistance to turn that, so that creates a harder fire in the engine and gives it a lot more power.
This is basically a generator. It's its own generator that it generates its own power, which goes into a coil box that charges the coil box and makes a harder hit to the cylinder.
Alright, so we got the trucks are ready, race ready, getting ready for intro practice. We just got out of driver's meeting. The driver's meeting, they just give us the rundowns and things we need to know about the stadium and what we can do and shouldn't do and things like that. And they tell us our order and just show flow. We basically go over a lot of show flow and how it's going to go. So that's why we do intro practice, to make sure that we get everything down to a T to make sure the show goes as best as possible or well as possible. So we're gonna get suited up, get trucks in line for intro practice, and I'll let you guys know how practice goes. Well, practice is wrapped up. That went absolutely terrible. I got to do intro practice. My truck had a radio issue. I pulled to the line for the first round of race practice, and I had a radio issue, so my truck wouldn't shut off. So when that happens, they just towed me outside of the building. Ended up figuring out what was wrong. It was just one of the wires was off, and it just kind of got overlooked. So it's all a safety thing. That's good. That's figured out. And my dad's truck, we changed and put that stronger magneto in it, and it messed up his offset and his engine. So now, you know, we're chasing that issue, and he didn't get to really do any practice at all. So it's just, that was pretty much a terrible practice, and it just seems like we can't get ahead. You know, as much as we try and work and make sure everything's top notch and make sure everything's ready, it just seems like we just cannot get ahead. And you know, I guess it's hard to keep a good attitude all the time, you know, get stressed out and things like that. But tomorrow we're gonna work, get these trucks done, make sure they are 100%, and we're gonna set them for pit party and get them down on the stadium floor tonight for pit party tomorrow. So we'll get to work and get that finished up, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. All right, so we got the truck set for pit party. Got it all cleaned up to the best we can. Body, you know, we're going through war here, so the body has some battle scars in it here and there. That's okay. It still looks good, you know, as long as that truck is ready to go and be able to do what these fans want to see. That's all that matters to me. And then sometimes if you're wondering why my camera, when I'm talking into it, switches on and off, it's because I'm switching to my GoPro. Right now I'm on my GoPro, so that's why it looks a little more fish-eyed and the sound's a little different. So that's the reason for that. I'm gonna go ahead and put some tire shine on this thing and get a little bit more detailed and wrap it up for tonight, guys. My dad's still messing with his truck. The motor plate's still off of it. They're having a timing issue, so they had to take the timing cover off, and hopefully they'll get that worked out within the next hour or so. And I'm gonna wrap it up here for today, guys. Friday is a wrap. My dad's, you see my dad's truck in the background there. They're getting the front engine plate back on. They found a broken roll pin and the magneto that they put in earlier, so it was something simple. And they're getting that buttoned up, and it'll be ready to go tomorrow for sure. So I'm gonna wrap today up. Practice Friday is in the books. Tomorrow will definitely be a better day for us, and we're gonna throw down, like I said, for these Arizona fans, man. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. So see you tomorrow. Good, beautiful morning. It is show day here at Glendale, Arizona. Starting to get that, like, you know, anxious feeling. I just get these anxious feelings the day of the show. It's just like you kind of can't wait for it to be over with, but you're excited for it to happen at the same time. And just trying to put a game plan together in my head of what I'm going to try to do for freestyle tonight. And racing, I enjoy racing. Like, it's kind of see who's who, but freestyle, let's be honest, that's why the fans are here. That's what they want to see. They don't really care about the racing too much. Sometimes you get some good action in racing, but freestyle is where the action's at. That's what the fans go home and remember. So that's what I try to do, is make them fans remember me after they leave the stadium and go home and want to share it on YouTube, basically. So just get my game plan together, you know, get my coffee into me. And sorry, Joe, this is Starbucks. I know you're going to be watching this saying, oh, where's High Octane? But I didn't make any, I'm sorry. But I'm going to get down here and get ready for pit party and go over the truck. Just one last look. You kind of never stop looking at the truck. You're always making sure things are ready. You never know what could be wrong. Every time you look at the truck, you could find something different. So that's what we're going to do. Walk down in here, say hey to everybody, and get this underway. Pit party is set, ready to go. We got about an hour and a half until pit party doors open for VIP, and then main doors open for general public at 2:30. So we do autographs from 1:30 until 5. It's a long time, but we do whatever it takes to please these Monster Jam fans. My crew guys are down here. Get my tires aired up, doing a good job. I don't have to beat on them today. Crew Chief Daniel.
I'm a chief now?
No, just kidding. Jeff, doing a great job. You might replace Daniel.
Sweet.
Airing tires up. So my tires leak a little bit, so that's one thing with monster truck tires. Guaranteed they will leak all the time, so have your compressor ready, kids. Get this aired up, and let's get set. Man, we are rushing down for pit party. We have a quick driver's meeting and then get set up for pit party. And the one and only fish driver, Corey Rummel.
Old firefish.
All right, we're gonna head down, get this set up. So we're here with Nick Pagliarillo, the new young gun on the tour, and it is awesome having him on the tour with me. And how you doing so far this year, dude? You've been tearing it up so far?
Yeah, I've been doing really well. Finished last weekend, made it to the semifinals in racing in San Antonio, and finished 8th overall in freestyle. So it's starting off with a good high for the first show for 2019, and I'm ready to tear it up here in Glendale, Arizona.
Awesome, dude. Have a good show,
Yeah,
man.
you too.
So pit party is now officially kicking off. I will catch up with you guys after pit party. Pit party is a wrap. Went really well, met a lot of great fans. Drivers getting ready for pre-show interviews, so I gotta head down, rushing around. Just got my fire suit on, got my new helmet, thanks Pyrotech. So just rushing down here to get my pre-show interview in. Final preparations on the truck, and hopefully we can rock the house here at State Farm Stadium. Never been here before, so I want to make a statement. So I will catch up with you guys at intermission or something like that. Marty's not here to help me film during the show, so I'm going to do the best I can, guys. Racing just wrapped up. John Zimmer took the win in the finals. I went to second round against Todd LeDuc. Just barely inched me out. It was neck and neck, and Todd got me by a couple feet. I don't have a front locker, so it's really hard to pull these turns, but props to Todd. He's a great driver in his hometown. So we're getting ready to go into two-wheel skills. I'm gonna see if I can do a couple nose wheelies and moonwalks. I messed with it a little bit last weekend and it worked out pretty good, so let's see if we can pull it off again tonight. So two-wheel skill just wrapped up. We're in intermission now. I think I got like 4th or 5th or something in two-wheel. Got it up on the nose. My transmission starved of transmission fluid, so I tried to get it back into a moonwalk and the tranny slipped and it dropped down, so I couldn't continue that on. But right now we're second in the overall event points. It'd be great to come out of Glendale the first time here with an overall event champion. So we're gonna see what we can go out here and freestyle and do. I go out 8th position, so hopefully we can go throw down for these Arizona fans, and I'll let you know what happens. Well, freestyle didn't go that well. I broke a kingpin and it did shut me down about 30 seconds into my freestyle run. I was just kind of getting warmed up. I was actually trying to fill the clock because everybody wasn't filling the clock, so I was trying to fill that full 2 minutes, taking the first 45 seconds to just get in the flow and get the momentum going, and it just didn't work out. Tried to slap wheelie, and as I was slapping the truck, the kingpin gave way, so let me show you what broke. Right here on the bottom there's a kingpin that goes down, and that snapped off. We think when I was racing Todd LeDuc, that's when it broke. I came down on the front end really hard and it broke the steering cylinder and split the knuckle. So that's what we're going to be fixing tomorrow, and it's going to be in a different video. So do a couple more things around here and get back to you. So that's a wrap, guys. Glendale is in the books, and it did not go as well either. We had a good race against Todd LeDuc, did okay in two-wheel skills, and freestyle not so good. As you can see, the damage on my truck, but tomorrow we're gonna tear that down, start fixing it, and getting it back together and get it ready for San Diego. So you will be watching that. That will be a different video. I'm going to wrap this video up. But I did run into some awesome fans here, even though they're wearing a Max D shirt and have a Lucas Oil Crusader shirt or poster. This is Vincent and Ryan. Met them at Pit Party. These guys are V2 Vid subscribers and followers, so you guys do the same.
Yeah.
So,
I just want to say Mikey did a great job tonight, and you know, this is Ryan's first time at Monster Jam, and I think
Loved it. You did amazing.
you know,
Thanks, guys.
Mikey's going to San Diego. He's got to work on his truck. Make sure you subscribe, guys. This man deserves it.
appreciate that, guys. So we're going to wrap the video up. Please share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Peace.